Hello and welcome to another StarCraft 2 co-op video. Today we'll be looking at another post from a Chinese forum about the upcoming mutation. When will Polarity GTFO of the mutator list? This mutation is difficult and disgusting. I recommend playing in a duel because there's Polarity. If that's not an option, you should find someone in chat. Solo queuing is really a huge gamble. Because of Polarity, mines aren't really easy to clear. For some commanders who aren't afraid to take damage, lying on the mines is faster than clearing them. The bot appears at 4:15. If you're unlucky, it will spawn near mines and be sent back. If the conditions allow it, clear the bot's paths as soon as possible. However, if you're that unlucky, I suggest trying again. After clearing a wave, I suggest clearing the mines along the next bot path immediately because the time is a bit tight. In a duel, if possible, it's best to stuff spawn points. This will greatly reduce the time both players spend running back and forth. Aside from 2 in the bottom left and 2 in the bottom right, the bot's waves are basically fixed. Check out this link for info on how to stuff spawn points. Also, beware that Classic Mech's Spider Mines and Machine of War's Widow Mines are buffed. If the enemy is Classic Mech and you can't kill it quickly, those mines are going to be in your face. Recommended commanders, all theory crafting for this one. Stedman P2. E-Gorp can clear mines in a big area. Lings can also eat mines. Blue Zone helps you move to the next path. Sometimes you can hold position some Lings on the path where waves go. Turn on Green Zone and hold the enemies in place while your ally comes over. If the MO waves don't destroy the bots, they'll automatically blow up. Zeratol P2. Quickly get some cannons and observers to clear mines together with Zeratol. The yellow avatar can switch the enemy's polarity as well as devolve mines into weaker enemies. It's so awesome to see Lings and Marines devolve into workers. For this mutation, I suggest picking longer cooldown time for the second artifact. Now here's the question. What do you do if the artifact is in the middle of the enemy's big base? Lone Wolf, C number 1. Other commanders. Nova P1, one of the fastest commanders to get detection. Airstrike can destroy all of your own units. Because of Polarity, there is no need to seriously practice how to space your shotgun to destroy mines. Swan P1, more on the easy side. Rely on your allies' detection to clear mines with your drill. Towers and floating factories for the Polarity enemies to hit. Shouldn't be a big problem. The week after is Speed Freaks and Black Death on Dead of Night. Next one, 3 upvotes, which is, I guess, a lot. Players on other servers aren't very good, so don't solo queue hoping to find someone good. So basically, any server that's not the China server. In general, the Chinese server's skill level is higher because there are more resources by higher level players to teach people how to be good, how to get good. And people, I guess, care about being good. Anyways, for Polarity plus Minesweeper, even though the mines are cloaked, they each have flags. So even if you don't have detection, you can avoid areas with mines using this info. The minimum you have to do for clearing mines is the paths for the bots. Sirius's and Nova's Ravens, these units that throw down turrets, have an easier time clearing mines because the structures aren't affected by mines. Polarity plus the map mechanisms require defenses in multiple fronts, so you have to pick commanders that can defend multiple fronts easily and have sustainability. With this in mind, Lone Wolf seems to be a really good commander. Assuming that you don't expect your ally to provide any detection, Sirius can clear mines in advance, Tychus can defend the bots, Nux can be the 3rd or 4th outlaw, he has his own detection and can deal with attack waves. Vega against Polarity has a few advantages. However, you cannot A-move Nux at mines because he'll get himself killed. Next one. A mutation whose level of disgusting is extremely high. Without exception, the harvesting bot departing at 4:30 is still not as annoying. I don't get this. But Polarity forcing players to move together is actually the worst. Rainer, make extra orbitals, keep making orbitals. See a mine area, scan it, invisible banshees, clear mines together with your ally. In the late game, exchange those mules for BCs. So assuming P3, Kerrigan, First make an Overseer and have it follow the hero unit, then switch into Omegas for detection. In the early game, make some Lings to take mine hits. In the late game, make some Brute Lords specifically to clear mines. Artanis, the best defense. Even though Guardian Shell allows your units to take a few extra mine hits, it's not that useful. Going straight to Tempest and having them follow an Observer is actually the correct method. Of course, warping in Zealots to absorb Spider Mines is still the same. Swan P1. P1 laser AoE minesweeping. Make some science vessels, then dematrix each other to prevent getting blasted by Widow Mines and then losing detection. After clearing mines, make towers at the entrances and destroy the enemies while they're still en route. Zagara. Zerglings, clear mines, go! Note that Zagara doesn't have any units with long range. You have to wait until all the spider mines have been triggered because you can clear the Widow Mines then. So they have a cooldown. Carax, make observers be happy. Same as Swan, after clearing mines, make towers to defend the bot waves. Nova. 2 ways to play. 1. Nova, Ghosts, and Banshees. Completely invisible army to clear mines. Can team up with Han and Horners, Wraiths, Vorazoons, DTs, Rainers, Banshees, and other cloaked units. Abuse Nova's detection and the mine's lack of detection. Second method, P3 Sabotage Drone all the things. Need to work together with long-range units. However, her army is rather beefy. I don't see why this is a however, but okay. Abathur, Siege Overseers, then Solar Bombardment. Solar Bombardment referring to mass Ravager shots. Can make some swarm hosts so the locusts absorb some of the spider mines to save time. Alarak, even if you have nothing else, you must have supplicants. Ascendants, psionic orbs, clear mines, don't let spider mines blast your havocs, and you'll win. Hana Horner, Ravens scout the path, Reapers sacrifice themselves. After clearing all the spider mines, use Wraiths and BCs to clear all the Widow mines. Stukov, this mutation requires you to fight on multiple fronts. P3 needs to micro a bit. Infested Marines will make mine clusters useless, like a living PDD. But Stukov's early game eco is just so bad. If you don't make a wave of Marines from the barracks, you might easily lose the first spots. Vorazoon. You have to completely rely on your ally for detection in the early game. Such a nuisance. With that said, all her units are cloaked and come with revive, so they're actually really good at clearing mines. If your ally is also using an entirely cloaked army, then that would be even more awesome. Tychus. Sirius clears them easily, don't even need Lone Wolf. Dahaka. You might get blasted to death in the early game. First, make some Ravasors and clear mines with your ally. In the late game, Dahaka can take some mine shots and then eat some health packs, referring to biological units. The rest is just mutas and pack leaders face tanking the waves. Phoenix, the rock slapper has become a minesweeper. Cries. Minx, a bit of knowledge trivia. The big range of the sieged Imperial Witness is its detection radius. In the early game, when a blimp sees a minefield, drop a bunker to clear the mines. In the mid-game, switch to ESOs and Contaminated Strike to clear mines. Bunkers must be dropped along the paths that attack waves must take, arm them with guns, and prepare for battle. I will add that you should not overmake ESOs, because you will actually have not enough stuff stalling the waves. Stedman P2 win. Super Gary has a lot of HP and has detection. He can clear mines easily and brainlessly, easier than any other commander, and hardened shield lings can also face tank attack waves, unbeatable. In the mid game, you can start making infestors and throw out roaches to clear mines in multiple fronts. Zeratol. Cannons and yellow avatar can be polarity. The problem is that Zeratol comes out at 4 minutes, and then 15 seconds later, the bot starts going to minefields. As such, you can't just make cannons as soon as he's out. You have to get observers quickly and make units to clear mines. I feel that if you want a safe choice in solo queue, choose a commander that sacrifices their units to clear mines. Lying on mines means sacrificing units to clear mines. Because there's polarity, if you aren't afraid of suffering losses, lying down on mines is actually better than clearing mines together with your ally. Next one. I'm not playing this mutation. I feel ya. Dealing with polarity on other servers already gives me dandruff. I don't know what that exactly means. Basically, it sucks. Now there's Minesweeper 2. Next one, I will pass on this one. Solo queue requires too much luck. When the Chinese server was still around, I used Sirius to clear mines, and my ally just followed the turrets. Tychus defended the bots. Caldalis, you were clearly able to make Warbringer first. Why do you have to send me out to step on mines? After making a robo, don't you make an ops first? Remember, if I make an appearance and don't slap rocks, it'll influence my performance this game. Ally, don't I? Referring to stepping on mines. Don't I do that? Next one. I saw this before against non-polarity mines. There's even polarity this time. Now I play on other servers, so it's even harder to hold on. So basically, people like to shit on other servers' skill level. This mutation is at the heavyweight level. Okay, next one. Friendly reminder, without overcharge, a group of hardened shieldlings will all die to a minefield. However, you can manually send them in one by one. The level of difficulty has increased. Polarity plus missed opportunities. Next one, I insist on avoiding polarity, killbots and boombots, and microtransactions. Next one, do I have to use Stukov P3 as the commander who steps on mines? And then the last part is, these are just more posts talking about other games where they have had bad allies on other servers, like how someone faced a Han and Horner on minor evacuation and did not make a single ground unit, and then people are just discussing that. And that's it for this post. What advice do you have for this mutation? Comment it down below and I'll see you next time.